What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Fox Chamber. I finally locked in on a set of wheels, and it's not probably none of the ones you were thinking about. I went completely in a different direction from what I was talking about and what I've said before. But these right here kind of hit me when I started looking at them, And I love a 5-spoke wheel. I do. I love a 5-spoke wheel. So I decided on these right here. And because I know I was going to go with the SVE, what is it, NVXs, I think it is, or something like a Rovo, But when I saw these, and I had to pull the trigger on these, And let's take a look at them, because I'm getting ready to take these and those tires, if you can see them, yeah, those tires, to the shop and get these things mounted. But first I wanted to show you the wheel itself before I took them over there. Let's get these things cut open. And also, before I open them up, I did something, I'll say out of character, but I wanted to do something a little bit different, than what I've been doing. And hopefully this don't just, kick me in the behind because of it. But anyway, I'll show you in just a second. Let's go and get these things open and look at them. Alrighty. I got one of the rears and one of the fronts, because of course they're offset. And one's going to be a little thicker than the other. And of course they're ESR. I had good luck with ESR wheels, even though those are the Aohan, whatever they call. But Brent from the let me get this thing all open now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Brent from Hicks House Videos, he's got a set of these, but they're different colors and they match Cool Pre. But look at this. Yes, yes, yes. I'm digging this. Nice gloss. Oh, heck yeah. And you might be asking, well, what did you do different than what you usually do? I'll show you. These are the wheel specs. Notice I went with a 19-inch. Yeah, 19. And yeah, these are the RF15 ESR wheel. And I went with a 19. That's what I meant when I went out of character. Because usually 18, that's it. But something was just calling at me to try 19. Like I'm saying, I'm hoping this doesn't bite me in the behind. But I went with a 19. I know I have a little bit thinner tire wall, but these are the same size, height-wise tires that I usually get. Something around a 25.5 inch, 25.7, something like that. But I'm gonna try it, see what it does. It's literally just an inch larger. If you look at it from the center to the outside, just a ½ inch larger than the 18-inch. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, check it out. Yeah, concaved a little bit, and this is the front wheel. So the concavity is not bad for the front. You see the wife's car. We got the OG Fox. Got my Chevy sitting outside. Everything's ready to rock and roll. So I'm gonna take these. Let's see if I can get this out of there. Yep, there's the back. Of course, no biggie. Nobody's hardly gonna see that. But anyhow, that's it. Now let's get a look at the rear. And there's the rear. The fronts are 8.5 and the rears are 9.5. The rears are offset positive 22 and the fronts are offset positive 30. That's what I went with, and it should tuck them in there just a little bit, probably slightly less than flush. And I'm just kidding about the Chevy joke. You know, if we can't have a friendly rivalry, what do we got? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, I got some Chevy guys, and there's some Chevy cars that I do like, but didn't want to get into all that. Anyhow, getting ready to take these over to the shop and Enterprise and get these things mounted on those tires right there. And I guess we'll pick this up when I get the tires and stuff back, because there is nothing really to see other than me putting them on the car. So let me get these things over to the shop and I'll get back with you in a little bit. Oh, it is the next day. Got them back. Yep, they didn't have time to put them on before I left for work, so they did it, and I went and picked them up. Yeah, it looked good. The only thing I was really worried about is how much sidewall I had, but I got enough. Yeah, these are a lower profile tire. This is the same size, height-wise, as the ones that I had on there before. So the only thing that changed is the actual wheel size itself. Went up 1 inch, of course, like I was saying. I decided to take a risk and go up 1 inch. Because usually I don't fool with nothing over 18 on these Foxes and Mustangs and stuff, but I'm gonna try this. Now I gotta get RedFox ready to put these wheels on, so I'm gonna go put this thing, I don't know if I'm gonna pull it inside or not, but anyway, I'm gonna get this thing jacked up and get this process started so y'all can see how this thing looks. Oh, well, in the process of me having to start this thing up, y'all are not gonna believe what happened. I mean, these doggone parts on these cars aren't worth crap. This doggone starter relay that I've had on here for 40 years then gone out. You know what I'm saying? 40 years. Where are the good parts at, huh? Where are the good parts? When you can't have something on here for longer than 40 years. These parts, boy, I tell you. That's why I'm glad LMR is around to help us out with these parts that don't even last but 40 years and then go out. Try to start the car up, wouldn't start. Ended up being the starter relay. You know, it's a doggone shame. It's a doggone shame. Got the wheels on, and I'm digging it. I'm digging it. They don't look as aggressive as the other wheels do, but I still like this look. Still like this look. Yeah, and before we get into the big reveal of the car, like it's gonna be a real big thing, what I wanted to do, well, I wasn't planning on showing this. I just was gonna do it and then just slap them on there and keep it moving. But I decided I'll add it on into this video. Is replacing the low beam, at least the low beam for right now. And because they are not bright at all. You know, if you got an 85, 86 or whatever, you know your headlights are not bright if you got the regular lights in them. But what I was gonna do, and what I've done so far, and I seem to have lost, oh, I got it all put together already. But anyway, I got this housing from watching House of Dula. He did a headlight swap, and you could buy these headlights, and they come in a set. I already put the other one in. Like I was saying, I wasn't going to do this one, but I decided I'd show it. And this comes as just the housing. And the bulb right here that I got it from O'Reilly's. I went and got me some headlights. I think it was the 9003 is the one that fits this car. And yeah, I went to House of Dula. He's got an 85 Mustang GT, and he did this swap. And I said, well, let me do that as well, because these lights are not that bright. But yes, this comes as a housing by itself. You can put the lights in, and it fits right in. As you can see, I've done this one already, and I'm getting ready to put this one in. But yeah, y'all check it out. I'll put the part number to the light bulb set, if I can remember where it's at and if I can find it. I'll probably have to go back to the House of Dula video to get it. But anyway, I'll put it down at the bottom of the screen what the part number to this set is, so you can get you a set if you wanted to upgrade them. I didn't buy the expensive lights because I didn't know if this was going to work or not like I wanted it to. So I bought the regular, I think the regular bulbs or whatever, but I will upgrade to another bulb if this works out like I want it to. But for right now, I'm just going to stick these bad boys in and keep going. But yeah, this is a nice little upgrade, and if it works out good, I'm going to do the high beams as well. But for right now, I got the low beams. And for right now, let me go ahead and put this in, and then we'll check everything out. Something that popped up was a little bit of an issue, which I knew was going to be an issue because it was brought up, but somehow it slipped my mind. On changing the headlights in the 85, I guess 85 and 86 maybe, but the wires are reversed. The high beam and low beam wires. I still got it connected. All right. The high beam and low beam wires, the red and the green, are swapped on the 85 and 86 Mustangs compared to, I think, later models. And it's all explained at House of Dula. Mike at House of Dula explains the entire thing. I don't want you thinking I came up with this or I did all the research on this. No, I went to Mike, House of Dula, and he's the one that did all the research. He did all the checks and balances and everything that you got to do to figure out exactly what's going on with it. I didn't do that. Making sure that you don't think that I came up with all this information. I did not. I did like everybody else, went to YouTube to find out some information. And like I said, Mike at House of Dula, he's the one that came up with this and did, like I said, did all the research on it. I'm just relaying what he taught or what he said. But you have to switch those wires. If not, the high beams and low beams are on all the time. If you cut the high beam, they're on. Cut the low beam, they're on. So you got to switch those two wires. You just take well, what I used, I use this right here to unpin it. I just stuck it down in there. I stuck it down right there beside the connection, pushed it in and pulled it out. And you got to swap these two wires, the red and the green. And you got to do that with both sides on the low beam. Or if you don't do that, all four lights are going to come on, either high beam or low beam at all times. Okay, I just wanted to relay that and not take credit for something I didn't do the research on. But yeah, after you put those on, you'll be good to go. You got high beam, low beam, and it's upgraded to LED. But as of right now, I got my little tape down here to keep it from getting all scratched up on both sides. I've just switched out the wires. This is the after shot right here. I've already switched the wires. I just forgot to say it. Yeah, I just forgot to mention it on when I was doing it. So I just wanted to tell you that, and I'm gonna put these things together, and it's too bright outside right now to see exactly how they look. So hopefully I could probably get some footage on how these look at night with the new LED bulbs. I think these are, no, these are not LED bulbs. These are regular bulbs. So I didn't want to buy the LED bulbs in case this didn't work. I didn't have expensive bulbs sitting in it. So more likely I will upgrade to better bulbs a little bit later. But let me go ahead and get this thing right here together, and then I'll get back with you. For 200. Yeah, I'm digging the look. Like I was saying, it doesn't look as aggressive as the other wheels were, but I still think this looks good. Yeah, I love how it turned out. See now, because before they stuck out just a little bit and would rub the fender slightly if I hit a good bump. You see, these are tucked in just a little bit all the way around. Yeah, I like how that turned out. This thing is dirty, has pollen all over the place. It's gonna need a bath like you wouldn't believe. But yeah, I like it. I think one thing I am gonna have to do though is take that caliper off, and both the front calipers off, and clean them again. That looks disgusting. Kind of rusty. Yeah, it needs to be cleaned up. I'll probably try to do that before I go. And I think the rear's the same way. I'll probably take that off too and repaint them, just so they'll match. All right, we're going to end this like I used to do my old videos. So if you like that, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can get that fresh stuff when it comes out. And we'll see you at Pitts, Ponies and the Smokies.
Thank you. And good night, 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 and good night.